G'day peeps and welcome back to Hollow Knight, a game where I don't really have anything left to do. I have played this game front to back, I love it so much, but I have played pretty much every DLC there is. The only one I haven't finished being the Gods and Glory, which I still kinda need to get to, but that's a tedious task in and of itself because you just kinda need to beat every boss that's just slightly harder. So that's just like some extreme completionist stuff, but I'm running out of stuff to do. I'm running out of things about this game that I can, just sit back and enjoy. So I decided, you know what? Let's check out online, let's see what different kind of challenges people have made. And then I stumbled upon mods. People have actually made mods for this game, and some of them are really cool. Some have just made some difficulty changes, some have added a glass soul mod, which means if you get hit once, it's just death. I don't know what maniac would do that, but still that's cool. But what really caught my eye was this one called the LIGHTBRINGER mod, which basically changes your melee attack into a ranged attack. And it adds a bunch of different charms and stuff to it, and it's gonna be almost a completely different game. So I just decided, you know what, I want to record some Hollow Knight. So let's play a few hours from here, and then let's see how this DLC works out. And maybe, who knows, maybe we have an entirely new way to play this game. Such a great intro. I love this game. So cool. And here we are! Okay, so we can already see a few things that are different about this game. One of the first things being that supposedly, actually, oh yeah, you can see it a little bit. I get soul passively now. I don't get it from hitting enemies, I think. And also you can see my cloak is a little different. I don't know, oh that is cool. I don't know the range of this attack and how it works, but it seems to have a different impact when it hits stuff, so I'm intrigued. Oh, oh, stop. Oh, it's bad. I completely forget every time that Hollow Knight is one of those games that when you play it to begin with, it's not the same as when you're playing it at like in the end game when you can move and speed about like a freaking maniac. It only seems to be able to impact like objects from a distance though. Interesting. I can imagine this game nothing less but infuriating for speedrunners who know how fast they're gonna be able to move in the late game and just be at this crippling movement speed in the early game. Oh wait, can I? Oh, I can! Oh, I can! Oh, this means that I can get to Green Garden earlier than I'm actually supposed to, I think. Welcome to early game Green Garden where I'm not supposed to be, but I am anyway. Hornet, Hornet, ow, Hornet, Hornet! I always keep wanting to jump up against the walls, even though I don't have any wall jump. See, the thing is, I don't remember if you actually need any ability to get to Hornet. I don't think you do, but it kind of feels like I'm doing something wrong. Hello there, old friend. Thank you for selling these cheap. I don't have a lot of money. Shut up, I'm not googling a walkthrough for a game I've played like freaking 4 times through. Oh, I think I know where I am. I actually don't need to go this way, I just need to go all the way. Oh, I'm just an idiot. Yeah, because see, I'm not next to the boss room as I thought I was. I'm actually over here. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, I've beaten Grim, and yes, I've beaten this game with the true ending. Can't you tell? See, now I passed those enemies without even a single scare, but I do remember getting the piss scared out of me the first time, though. I will say, just environmentally, this ability does make it much safer to play. You don't need to kite as much, which is nice, but at the same time, you don't want to play this game safe. You want to play it risky. See, for example, this guy, he becomes infinitely easier when you don't need to actually approach him, even though you might do less damage. Alright, first boss, let's go! Okay, this is actually hard. Okay. The easiest thing in the world. Okay. A little on the tough side, but actually not that bad. It did make it easy that you could kind of like jump and hit him, but at the same time they would just kind of hover away, so it'd be hard to hit him. But you know, good fight. It didn't feel too unbalanced. Oh, Stack Station. My good old pal. Hello, my friend. I'll step as close as I want, baby. That sounded sexually assaulting. That's not what I... Okay, now that you're saying it like that, it does make it sound very bad. Okay. I keep forgetting that attack. Just gonna heal. Okay, so see, this is where it becomes hard to judge, because either I just played this game a lot and I know the moves in and out, and I do remember replaying this game and finding it much easier to get through it the second time, so It's kind of hard to judge if the mod is just making it easier or... well, I don't know. It does make it a lot more comical, though, that I'm that I'm just ramming her with that freaking spear. That also sounds sick. God damn it. Moth Cloak! Mwah! Best thing in the game. So happy this exists. Panic Compass. Highly recommended. What? It'll pinpoint your location on the map and help you get around even quick. That is not what that thing was called in the past, was it? Serema. I like that character, even though he dies very quickly. It actually feels more like I'm shooting a gun than anything. Which is, I don't know, unnatural of the game. Maybe it would be cooler if it was kind of like a lance or something. Kind of like Hornet's got a long sword. These guys aren't as dangerous anymore, because you can also just kind of, you know, walk away from them. Oh, there we go. Hello, False Knight. I don't actually remember. I think I had more trouble with Hornet than I did with this gun my first try. Oh yeah, right. The head. I feel almost bad for the guy. Almost. Not really, though. See, I can just stand and hit him here, even though I'm not supposed to. And he's dead. See, that's the thing I would have used to get into the green garden, but I didn't need it. Oh, that's interesting. I actually don't shoot upwards. It's only on upwards. It's just like the old regular slash attack. That's weird. Maybe that was just maybe they didn't think of that, you know. Or maybe that's just because that was too OP or something. Who knows? It's the same when you point down. Also, I just noticed the attacks do cause knockback, but that's only when the enemy is like really close. Otherwise, you can just stand here and freaking rapid fire like a machine gun. Split the lance into 2 projectiles, allowing the user to hit multiple enemies at once. I'm guessing, did this one just replace another regular charm in the game that just didn't work with this, like, I don't know, ability? Maybe? Oh, that is cool. And I think it said it couldn't hit the same enemy twice. Not as dope as if it was just kind of like a shotgun, but... you know, whatever. Still cool, though. Still cool that it adds its own kind of like charms to it. But I just wonder how many got reworked, because there's quite a lot of the charms that were about melee damage and stuff, so I don't know if they just remastered the whole thing. This makes it easier to hit flying enemies. That is, I do appreciate that. That was one of the big downsides. You are unworthy, come back when you're stronger. I do not recall that. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay, so there's actually a new boss in the game. Added by this mod, which is Empress something, I don't remember. But I do remember that text not appearing in the regular game, but... apparently it's like the hardest boss in the game, so I'm not gonna... let's see how this goes. Empress Moosnik. Kinda glad I have the upgrade now. It's not that bad. At least she doesn't deal 2 health of damage. And I'm glad I have the dash. Okay, I think that thing just has a lot of health. But anyways, I think that's all there was for the Lightbringer mod. An interesting mod to say the least, and it works surprisingly well. It seems to be one of those features where a person was just like, what if we change this? And then surprisingly, it just all kind of still fits to the game. Of course, it does still have its flaws, and there are points where it's obviously very exploitive, and it works a lot better than the regular sword. Like, it pretty much makes any enemy that blocks useless, because you can just stand a certain distance away and just keep shooting at them. So in that case, it's kind of, you have to be less kitey, and it feels kind of unnatural in the way you have to gun your way through every enemy. But anyway, if you've already played this game through a couple of times, you're a veteran at this game, and you just kind of want a free, fresh start or some reason to start with the game again, then I recommend just taking on any challenge like the Steel Soul challenge and then trying on this mod. It does change up a lot of things, and it does make some things harder, some things easier, so it's not the most balanced thing in the world, but it is as balanced as you can get from a mod. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.